Good day guys! I am Joshua Arasincion, and this video will talk about 10 types of baking ingredients. So we will educate you on what ingredients we may put in baking. So let's start! So the first ingredients that I am going to introduce to you the first ingredients that I am going to introduce to you all is this one. What ingredient is this? And this called sugar. It is the most commonly types used in baking methods. This namely called again sugar. The role of a sugar, it beyond adding sweetness to baked goods. It adds moisture, creates tenderness, caramelize, and also the texture of a baked cakes, cookies, and many more. So the number 2 is what we call this one. What did you call this one? This called butter. It's because it is a solid fat. It is used more commonly in baking than other form of fat. It adds flavor, moisture, and contributes living baked goods. And the best use is unsalted butter. This deal because it allows you to control the amount of salt and goes into a recipe. The third one is what we call this. This ingredient is called large egg. This was intentional and it makes a difference in the outcomes of baking recipe. The role of large egg, it includes creating structure, stability, acting as a thickness agent, and adding moisture. The third ingredient that I am going to introduce to you is this one. What did you call this? It's called vanilla. The role of a vanilla is not only imparts of unpleasant flavor, but it also enhances the flavor to the other ingredients in the recipe, including cakes and cookies. What did you call this one? This called all-purpose flour. All-purpose flour, the role of it is a versatile and general use of wheat flour. It is melted from hard red wheat or blend of hard. This is called a baking powder. It is a living agent used in many types of baked goods. It releases carbon dioxide into a butter that already has bubbles. This gas expands these bubbles until the mixture is set in the hot oven. What did you call this one? This is called baking soda. It's similar to a baking powder, but baking soda is another set of leavening agent that causes butter to rise when baked. When used in conjunction with baking powder, baking soda is added the neutralized acids in the recipe. It adds tenderness and contributes to leavening agents. What did you call this one? This is called salt. It's similar to vanilla. Salt only adds flavor to your baked goods, but it also enhances the flavors in recipe. An example of this is bread, cakes, cookies, any other desserts that you're going to bake. Salt is a basic ingredient in baking. What did you call this one? this called chocolate. If you haven't have a chocolate, but chocolate includes cocoa powder, creamy sweet chocolate chips, and unsweetened baking chocolate squares. All three types are used infrequently in baking, but always select a better quality of chocolate. Now, and lastly, what did you call this one? This is called whole milk. It plays an important role in cakes, pastries, and filing recipes. It helps the structure of baked goods. It adds a flavor, moist scent, and helps create golden brown crust. Selecting whole milk is ideal as the extra fat allows for increased moisture and tenderness. And that's all, guys. That is the 10 types of baking ingredients that I am going to introduce. Thank you for listening. God bless, guys. Keep safe. Bye-bye.